Well, this is something a little different for me, eh? We're out here cutting some corn. We're not shelling beans today, so it's too wet for that. I don't get to cut corn very often, but here we are. Here we are. Well, yesterday, so today is Monday. We got rain Saturday and Sunday, maybe part of the day on Friday. I don't know how it all worked out. No, we didn't get any rain on Friday. Yes, we did get rain on Friday. We got rained out at like midnight. Then we got rain Saturday and Sunday. I never checked the rain gauge to see how much rain we got. Not very farmer-ish of me, I know. But we're not cutting beans today. It is too wet for that, so we got to fill in here on the corn crew. I am hopping in Bruce's 9250 that he runs. Papaw's sitting here in his 9250. We got three loaded grain carts, so we're waiting on some semis to back in. It is pretty sticky, so I think they are going to have to back in off the road. I think it's too wet to pull in. I don't know. If they get a nice running start, they might be able to loop in and get back up on the gravel, but it is pretty sticky, that is for sure. So once we get a couple of these carts empty here, we will go ahead and start shelling. Well, we got one empty, one waiting. Semi just pulled out. I'd say another one will be pulling in. So we are ready to roll, I guess. I don't know how they do this whole corn shelling thing. I'm not shelling with two combines very often. Gotta get the Bluetooth audio working now. That is. I want to get an ad phone. I can't run a combine without Bluetooth audio. All right, we're ready to run. Just kidding. We're not. Now we're ready to run. Just kidding. Gotta have the mud hogs in. Now we're ready to run. We don't have the row feelers on the head, which kind of suck. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way, you know, with your hands. And I'm not used to this. I don't know if I can actually drive a straight line back and forth, even with following the rows. This is ridiculous. I'm used to cutting beans, not used to this. This is like actually working here. Wow, a camera? That's fancy. Fancy. So, yesterday being rained out was the first time in probably 6 years that we haven't been working on my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday. Had a pretty good day hanging out with the wife and kids. They got me this sweet lunchbox for my birthday, which is awesome. But yeah, the last time we got rained out on my birthday was for my 20th birthday, and on that birthday I rolled my pickup leaving the field, so that was no fun. But yesterday was a pretty good birthday, you know, hanging out with the kids, the wife. Didn't roll a pickup, so overall it was just straight up 10 out of 10. Yeah, about to spill over here. There we go. I really like this camera. That's pretty slick, because we don't have them fancy Jumbotron scale deals on the side of our carts that tell us when we're overloading the front and the back. And like, without the camera, the camera went away. Junk. But without the cameras on the 40s, I always just had to keep track of where we dumped at. And I don't know, if we dump one in the front, I try to dump one in the back, so we're not just putting all the weight right there on the hitch. But the camera makes it pretty nice, because I can very easily see how much the front has and how much the back has when it's, you know, it's too low in the grain cart for me to see. I wasn't done dumping. I wasn't done dumping. See, I was dumping coming down that side, but I got to the end and I just shut the bin cross augers off and emptied my auger out, and I thought I would finish dumping going down this way, but I guess that is not an option. Oh. Hey, Popple, that big old stump is in that pass you're taking now. Big old tree used to be there. Now it's just a stump in the ground. Kind of need to get that dug out, but you know, we can put that on the list of everything else that needs done. It kind of seems like the jobs never end. You just move on to the next project. Every time you cross something off the list of what needs done, you add 15 more things. So you never actually get caught up. You just get another day behind every day. I don't know if I can get over the grain cart too here. They're pretty far my way. I guess I can go around and get on the back there. See, okay, can someone answer me this that runs bigger grain carts? What is the point of running a bigger grain cart than 1,000 bushel? Because I mean, if your trucks hold way more than 1,000 bushel, I can understand that. But like, for a semi that only holds 1,000 bushel, why have a 1,500 bushel grain cart? Doesn't that just cause your trucks to get backed up? I don't know. Because like, our grain carts, these 1050s, they're like 1,000 bushel grain carts. We can fit more on that. We can fit 1,300 bushel pretty easy. Pretty easily. I mean, they have to be loaded down, but we can fit that pretty easily on them. And they go up there as semis, you know, dump. I mean, our hopper bottoms, they can dump, I mean, 70,000 on them or so. They, shoot. We do not overload our semis. I said that wrong. They can dump 50,000 on them. But then isn't your grain cart just coming back out to the field with like half a load still on? I don't get it. I do not understand it. So one of you big time BTOs that have one of them monster grain carts, answer me that. Thank you. Needed a phone charger. One thing I really do not like about this combine is, number one, when I yank the hydrostat in reverse with the daggone mud hogs on, it doesn't go whop, 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 bounce off the ground. I like when, well, we're beat bopping down the road here, but as I was saying, one thing I don't like about this combine, when I yank the hydrostat backwards and the mud hogs are on, it don't bounce off the ground. I like when the 40 does that. It's kind of cool, you know? And when it's really wet out, the mud hogs will freaking fling so fast that they'll throw mud on your mirrors. And that's the best. That's like 10 points right there. But another thing I don't like is this this combine like idles itself down. Like you can have the throttle all the way up and it'll automatically idle itself down if you're not moving, which is stupid. So you roll up to a stop sign or something on the road and you stop and it'll idle itself down. So then you want to creep forward a little bit and it's like, doesn't go because you know it's idled all the way down. So you give it a little bit more and it doesn't go. Give it a little bit more and all of a sudden it's like 14 mile an hour. It's like, sometimes I just want to creep forward a tiny bit without, like, if it wouldn't idle itself down, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but holy cow, we got a car coming around a curve. Find a driveway, because we can't get over. Thank you very much. But we are rolling on 10 o'clock here. Still showing good. It's weird. Cutting corn, it just don't seem to get tough. I don't know. Not really used to this, but we'll keep rolling here. The big rigs are still rolling in, so we're still gonna shell. I guess that's the way we're looking at it here. And I think that's all she wrote for the night. I think that's a good stopping place. We're gonna get ready to shut it down here. Get back at it tomorrow. I mean, we'll get back at something. I don't know what, but we're gonna be doing something that probably involves farming. So stay tuned. We're out of here. Well, kind of like I said last night, we will be back at something to do with agriculture and agriculturing today. So we're out here with a combine. This is a 9240 I normally run. We got her all switched over to corn this morning. Old Ricky Rob the builder coming through. Well, we had a combine pass, so I guess the other one's, there's another one. It's about to get really, really busy for the grain cart guys and semis. That is for sure. 3 combines in here showing some really good corn will really pump out some bushels today. I don't know. We'll probably be showing close to 4,500 bushels an hour a piece. And we got some really nice running here, so we'll keep them hopping, that's for sure. I don't know if the dryer will keep up. It might, because this is, I mean, pretty dry corn from what my computer's showing. It's not very wet, so the dryer might actually keep up with us. There's the old 380 coming through, and we're off a route. That doesn't make any sense. Got the boys riding with me here. Charlie's down here getting some chicken tenders, and Clint's sitting here in the passenger seat. And Bailey, I think she's hanging out somewhere along that fence line there to catch some sweet pictures. So at least that's what I dropped her off down there to do. I was like, hey, go get me a cool thumbnail picture. Something with a lot of clickbait. So we're moving right along here, motoring on. This field is corn behind corn, so it was corn last year, which that is not highly popular in this area. We don't have a ton of topsoil, a lot of clay ground, so corn behind corn isn't very popular. Most people that raise corn around here, they do a corn and then a soybean rotation, but for this being corn behind corn, this is really pumping the yields out. Highly impressed with this. Don't worry about the yields, but for this area, they are doing this is doing extremely well. I am thoroughly impressed.